This is the first ever shotgun hand cannon. So right here, it says fires a short range spread of pellets. You're going to notice a lot of shotgun perks found on this hand cannon. No. I trust my own expertise in crafting weapons. For expertise in their use, I turn to you. Oh my God. Wait a minute. So you get the hand cannon, and then you get a bunch of different quests right here. So there's an Ingram right here, and it shows you the different weapons you can get. It's still the same 2 weapons, but these are the base versions of them. And then here's the hollow full version, which I'm assuming we can get up to tier 4, tier 5s, maybe if we got the level for it. By the way, this hand cannon that was just given to me is leveled up here as well. That's very nice. Let me go inside of a private match real quick, guys. We'll take a look at this hand cannon, and then we'll also pull up some rolls of it. All right, guys, we're gonna take a look at this hand cannon. It is the first of its kind, being that it is a shotgun hand cannon. It's a primary weapon, but it shoots like a shotgun. So all right, let me just like a sawed-off shotgun. So you see the pellets. So you can see the grouping there, and I'm actually curious, like, you start to see the spread happening a bit more, and then really more when you get further back. So just like our other shotguns in the game, they all have the same static spreads, and just like this one, this one seems to have this diamond outline in its spread, right? Versus like precisions that are more oval shaped. You know, aggressives have their like octagon shape there as well. All right, let's test damage here. This weapon shoots at 100 rounds per minute, and it can 2-tap. Hold on. It can 1 crit, 1 body. Yep. All right, hold on. Let's just see. There's a lot of spread here. All right, do you see that? And let me actually come down here, Cobra. Let me put Cobra right here. Cobra, if you can get right here next to the ammo brick. That means that I'm just going to give myself a rough estimate. At roughly 10 meters, can we 2-tap? Yes. Okay. Roughly 11 meters, can we 2-tap? No. This is not, it turned into a 3-tap here. Almost like shotgun range almost, right? All right, so this is roughly 10.5 meters. Oh, it's close, dude. It's close. Oh, it's so close. So pretty much 10 meters looks like a little over 10 meters is going to get you the 2-tap. You also have tenacity times 5. When the targets are nearby, final blows grant weapon damage, reload speed, and handling. All right, let me take that off. Let me take off tenacity. Oh, that's still important. God damn it! Gordon, can you quit fucking moving around right now? I will. This is exactly why you're not a mod here anymore. Okay, it can 2-tap. All right, let me check 10 meters again. So not quite, and that was because we had the tenacity perk up just a second ago. So let me do something because my weapon stat is really low. Let me pump these numbers up real quick. We're just testing this. So 173. So same range, but with a higher weapon stat. Oh, it almost gets the job done. Almost gets the job done. Hold up. 196. Oh, dude, we're so damn close. There it is, baby. There it is. All right, we're at exactly 200. Same position. Oh, hold on. I know. We're gonna look at the exotic arms just a second. On 1, 2. Without tenacity, it seems like 9 meters is where 9.5 meters. So it's about 9.5. What the fuck? Let's just try 9. Dude, tenacity was making a big difference there. Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Cobra just like wouldn't die. Can it 1 head, 1 body? Yep. By the way, chat, you were asking me, are you rocking a high, or are they rocking a high health stat? Read the health stat right here. Increases the amount of health you gain each time you pick up an orb of power. Reduces flinching from incoming fire while aiming a weapon. You're not influencing your health pool. All right, so right here, let me get the 2-tap going. This is about 7.5 meters. That gets a 2-tap. Let me do 8 meters. That gets a 2-tap. All right, I'm gonna get you guys to come back. Oh, good. The quest can actually, these can be done in private matches. Hold on. Your shields recharge more quickly and you have additional health when facing combatants. Combatants. That should not count in PvP. Combatants is PvE. It should not. We will need to do some testing on this because in the past, Bungie is actually, there's been overlap. Intentionally though, it's not supposed to be. Combatants are not guardians. Let me try this. Ran out of time already? Oh, fuck me, dude. Hold on. I'll put us in another one. As far as my understanding, you cannot influence health pools inside of PvP anymore. I'm not saying that recovery rate doesn't matter, because like getting your health back faster is obviously a big benefit. Chat, let me zero out without tenacity, and then we're gonna test tenacity. The real thing we need to test here in just a second is going to be no backup plans. We're gonna test this in just a moment. We'll read it in just a second. Hold on. All right, let me look at this real quick. So about 7 or 8 meters. Can we 2-tap? No tenacity. We can. All right, let me do up to 9 meters. Not quite. 8.5 meters. Okay. 8.5 meters. You can get to the 2-tap without the tenacity origin traits. Now, when you look at tenacity here, it says when targets are nearby. Final blows grant weapon damage, reload speed, and handling until the wielder's death. So I'm gonna put this on real quick. So I'm gonna get a kill. Let me see how many stacks we get. Okay. That's 1 stack of tenacity. Let's see if that's enough to get the kill at 8.5 meters. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, get my tenacity ×2. We're just gonna test it at max stacks real quick. All right, give me my ×5. All right, so now we're gonna go to 9 meters. This is tenacity ×5. All right, it's the 2-tap. Oh my God, it goes higher. It's tenacity ×6. Oh, we're gonna have to deep dive this weapon for sure. It goes to the ×20. What in the world? All right, boys, we're gonna be here for a second. Y'all just keep it coming. We're gonna test this all the way up. All the way up. It's very unrealistic. Extremely unrealistic. It's solar. It is solar. Yes, that means it's gonna work with the artifact mods. There we go. All right. All right, move right here, please. Move right there. Let me see what the max range is right here. First up, we are now sitting at tenacity ×20. Can we double body shot? You can. Now, let me just say this. It's highly unrealistic that you will ever get tenacity ×20. But look how much damage you're doing with a single shot. Right? You can single shot with the crit. You have enough stacks. You're balling out. Boom. Done. 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 Now let's test range, though, for the 2-tap. Oh, I had surrounded on. Do not look at any of these numbers that you just saw right there. That was with surrounded. It was all intentional. All right, hold on. Some of you guys got to get away. Hold on. Get away. Get away. Get away. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Motherfuckers. Okay. Now, let us test tenacity ×20. Okay, still double body shots. Ooh, it almost crit, a full crit. So surrounding in a crit does get the 1-tap, but I mean, what the likelihood of that, right? Inside of PvE though, that would be pretty hot. But caps out at 168. By the way, easily 1 crits 1 body. I mean, since you could 2 body, that's gonna be no problem. Yeah. All right, let me test this range real quick. Gordon, stand right here. Stand right there. All right, so let's see. Let's try 12 meters. Not quite. There's a little spread there. Very unrealistic. But dude, with this tenacity perk inside of PvE, this thing's about to shred, man. This thing's about to shred. So hold on. 11 meters exactly. Okay. So about 11 meters, maybe a hair above that. You could get the 2-tap with the tenacity ×20. Not realistic though, keep in mind. Yeah. Oh, we may have to just go. I don't really know if I'm going to use this that much inside of regular PvP. Oh, last thing we want to check. No backup plans. So no backup plans, even though this is not a good roll. I'll go get a better roll. While you have Void super equipped, rapid shotgun final blows or defeating powerful combatants with a shotgun will grant you a Void overshield and start health regeneration. While you have a Void overshield, shotguns deal additional damage, and shotgun final blows refresh the overshield and provides moderate benefits to shotgun airborne effectiveness reload speed. So 165. Let me get my overshield back. We're gonna be here for a hot minute. Hold on. Still 165, guys. Yep. It's not a shotgun. I know. I just wanted to make sure. It's a hand cannon, which means it's going to work with Lucky Pants. But I was curious to see if it would work with no backup plans, because it is a shotgun hand cannon combo. All right, guys. So we want to take a look at these different weapon mods that we've also gotten from Arms Week this week by simply just doing the quest. And we'll have an entire guide on this. But we've got these fragmentation rounds that I want to look at. It says that precision final blows create multiple explosive submunitions. Now keep in mind, this will only work during the week of Arms Week. It goes away after that. And it's also the first ever exotic weapon mod. It also states that it will not function in Desert Perpetual or in the Crucible with the exception of Arms Week hardware. Careful, they will kill you. Oh my god, yeah, they do a lot of damage. Okay. I mean, it's extra kabloomies right there. And it pretty much works alongside our other, because this is a solo weapon. So it works with your different artifact mods like Fever and Chill alongside Radiant Shrapnel. And actual cannon, yeah. Looks like, reminds me of, straight up just cannonballs there dropping there, or just bombs in general. That's dope. And I'm sure tenacity, I'm wondering if tenacity, that damage buff is buffing the damage of that explosive. We'll have to take a look at it in our testing later. All right, so then we have this other mod called Cowboy Grip. Supremely improved hipfire weapon performance, and again, only available this week. Okay, so hold on, let me take a look here. One of those things is going to be kind of subjective. Cowboy Grip also increases rate of fire slightly. Okay. Put on grip. It does. No, it doesn't say that anywhere, I don't think. Yeah, no, it does increase rate of fire. Yeah. So something to consider there, guys. And then our other mod here that also drops from this event, Chaotic Munitions. Precision final blows produce randomized effects. This is what you guys were talking about earlier. No, dude. Oh my god. Hold on. What else can we get? Oh, let me activate this shit again. Bruh. All right. Well, it can also bait you. What? Okay, another side. I'm just trying to see. Look at there, dude. Oh my god. Straight up ruinous FG sphere right here. You can block with it. Yeah. You can slam with it. All right, so I think those are the only... It really is random. This really is random. Okay. I thought it was just going to be just the two. Sometimes it hurts you. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it spawns a sight. This is bait. Solar weapon boost? What the fuck was that? It's a square. It's a cube. What am I getting for that? It's like the Dawning Origin trait. Oh, is it my class item that I'm getting back? Okay, hold on. That may be it. Dude, this is hysterical, man. Sometimes it's... Oh, my lord! All right, hold on. Yeah, it tops up my class item. All right, this is the craziest mod you will ever see. This one makes sense to not have it available, but just during this week. Yeah, straight up Lawrence driver in that thing too. That's cool, man. That's cool. I wish it lasted longer than a week, but the time being, fellas, go crazy, man. Have a good time. These chaotic munitions are pretty nuts.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.